10:14. We begin surveillance on the Evolite Corporation trucks. According to intelligence, they are involved in chemical weapon production.
10:14. What's our primary objective?
Determine the contents of the trucks. One of them has arrived at the airport. Take a few pictures. Don't blow your cover.
Understood. We'll stay in touch. All right, team. This isn't a time to relax. We have a directive from the director, and we need to be fully prepared.
Mia, don't worry so much. It's just an operation, not a wedding.
Maybe we can find a balance between seriousness and humor?
All right. Don't stress so much. Fun is important too. We're not robots.
But today we have a serious task, so let's not get distracted.
We need to focus. This isn't just an investigation. If the lab is indeed producing chemical weapons, this could be dangerous.
Yes, Mia, I know. We can't let this weapon fall into the wrong hands.
Mia, even if they have weapons there, they probably don't know how to use them.
Gas masks are an option. Better to be prepared.
The sooner we find out what Evolite Corp is transporting, the easier it will be to react.
Hey, Mia, maybe it's just a shipment of red hair dye?
Jerry, seriously now? We're not here for jokes.
Jerry, jokes aside, let's stay focused on the objective.
Agreed, Carter. It's important to stay alert.
How many times do you think we'll need to use the credential on this mission?
You have it on your form. Let's avoid silly questions.
Yeah, I'm sure we have serious reasons to be concerned.
Carter, don't mix jokes with real threats.
We can't relax. Our job is to be ready for any developments.
Look at this shit! Get your stupid ass!
FBI, we need to pass to the runway.
Yes, I've been informed. Proceed.
Interesting. What are they actually transporting, given the security?
Definitely not hair dye.
We'll find out soon.
Carter, take out that Rambo by the van.
Done.
Someone is coming out of the plane. Keep an eye on them.
They're talking. I'd like to get closer.
We're already on the edge of detection. Take their pictures and let's go.
Got it? Now we need more information from the guard at the checkpoint. What does the cargo manifest say about this shipment?
According to the provided data, it's chemical waste.
Were there previous shipments of similar cargo?
The plane was unloaded before your visit this morning.
Thank you for the answers. This conversation should remain between us.
Damn, I'm so hungry I could eat a whole cow.
Some talk about food, and Jerry is always about food. "10 to 14. We're in touch."
We found grounds to search the Evolite Corporation truck. I'll send the coordinates to your pager. We'll need your presence.
Understood. We're heading out. End of transmission.
These guys are armed. We need to be ready for unpleasant developments.
Good to see you, agents. According to preliminary data, the van is rigged with explosives. The bomb disposal team is preparing to defuse it.
We've determined that, according to the manifest, the truck is supposed to carry chemical waste. This truck arrived this morning after unloading. We obtained this information from the checkpoint security manifests.
Thank you for the information. If not today, then tomorrow we'll pin them down.
These terrorists must be eliminated as soon as possible.
So, where is the chemical weapon?
I saw some strange smoke, but if it were that, we'd already be dead.
They're advancing. Hold defensive positions.
Jerry, stay with us. We're nearby.
And not too bad. I've been through worse.
He's still joking. Oh God.
You're a tough guy. Your humor is stronger than death.
I need to rest a bit.
Don't die. We need you. Carter, who do you think was behind the ambush?
Not sure. It could be anyone. We need more information to draw conclusions.
Jerry was in serious danger. We can't let this happen again.
Yes, we need to enhance security measures. No more incidents like this.
We need to find out what they want. Why are they so relentlessly pursuing us?
Maybe we're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
We need to be more cautious in our next actions.
You're right, Mia. We need to review our security protocols.
Yes, I agree. We can't let this organization achieve its goals. We need to find out what they're planning and prevent it.
Exactly, Mia. We won't stop until we find out who's behind all this.
Good news, we removed the bullet, he'll live. Bad news, he'll be unconscious for a day or two. No cause for concern. He's a tough guy. You can go home.
Do you need a ride home?
That would be great. Let's go. Thanks for the ride. Take care.
Keep your head down and your weapon loaded. Another damn morning. Yes, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. Today is clearly not my day. Something is definitely wrong here.
To all agents, a state of emergency has been declared in the city. An outbreak of an unknown epidemic is occurring. Isolate yourself and your loved ones from others. The National Guard is deploying troops to the city. They will stabilize the situation soon. Do not leave the shelter until the end of the pandemic. We will be in touch at 7:00 every morning.
Shit! I need to warn Mia and get Jerry out.
Carter.
Mia, a state of emergency has been declared in the city. There's an outbreak of some epidemic. I'll get Jerry out and come straight to you. Stay in touch.
Okay, Carter.
What the? Jerry, wake up. We need to get out of here. Jerry, we need you. Gunshots? Motherfucker. They're clearly after our souls.
I'm moving on!
All right, I'll get you, buddy. Jerry, no. I am very sorry. What? What's happening? We need to get out of here urgently.
Carter, what happened? The news is crazy. Are you okay?
Mia, something awful is happening right now.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I just saw what's happening on the streets. People are turning into something horrible.
Carter, how is this possible?
No idea, but it looks like we'll have to prepare for the worst.
I'm at a loss for words. Carter, what are we going to do?
We need to stay in this room. It will be safer.
Carter, what happened to Jerry?
He's dead. The hospital lost power due to the bombing. I'm sorry.
Oh God. Carter, don't blame yourself. I'm very sorry too.
I won't let something like this happen to you, Mia.
I'll definitely miss him.
No matter what happens, I'll always be by your side. We'll get through this.
Drop your weapon! Hands behind your head!
They're hunting us.
Now I understand why they came to the hospital. They came for Jerry.
Your place is probably under siege. We need to get out of here. It's not safe.
Let's head out of town, away from the city.
All right, let's go. We're done with them. Get in the car. What's happening?
Nothing good. We'll go the rest of the way on foot. The hill will give us a clear view of the city.
Good idea.
Damn it! They're dropping napalm.
Oh my God. They're destroying the city.
It's their way of stopping the spread of the infection. We need to keep moving. It's not safe here.
Carter, I found a truck. Pick the lock.
Do you think this pickup will get us where we need to go?
It's better than nothing. Go on, start it up. We need to get away from this nightmare. Great job, Carter. You're a real pro. I still can't believe what happened. Our whole lives, everything vanished in an instant.
We'll get through this, Mia. The most important thing now is to find a safe place and plan our next steps.
Looks abandoned, but sturdy enough. We can spend the night here.
Cozy spot. The lock is flimsy. It'll be easy to pick.
I think it will be safe here, at least for the night.
Agreed. We both need rest. Tomorrow is a new day, and we'll decide what to do next.
Thank you, Carter. I feel safe when you're around.
Thanks. Let's rest. The main thing is that we're together and safe. We'll discuss everything in the morning.
Good morning, Carter. How did you sleep?
Good morning will come eventually.
Our food supplies are running low. We need to find something edible or we won't last long.
Got it. Where should we look?
I think we should start by searching the cars on the nearby road. It's unlikely they're all completely empty.
Good idea. We'll take whatever we find. Let's get ready.
Carter, start the car.
I never thought I'd be searching abandoned cars for food.
Believe me, I imagined the end of the world a little differently too.
Do you really believe this can still be fixed?
I don't know. But if we stop believing, then we might as well give up right now. Pick the locks and open the trunks. I'll cover you. You can borrow a few lockpicks from me. This will attract all the infected in the area. Let's back off. Half of the supplies are collected. Keep it up. Look, a police car. It's unlocked.
Maybe we can find something useful. Let's try to search for a radio. I'll switch to the police frequency. Only static so far. Damn, it's raiders. Cover me, Mia. Stick close to the car. Use it for cover.
There are more of them than I expected.
Mercenaries. Where did they come from? Last one down. How are you?
I'm okay. Thanks for the cover.
We can use the police car to get to the shelter. It's operational.
Good thing this car started. We need to get back to the cabin as soon as possible.
Yeah, I didn't expect to encounter so much resistance in one place. These raiders were well armed. Are they looking for shelter too?
Probably. In these conditions, everyone is out for themselves. The important thing is that we managed.
The worst were the mercenaries. They were definitely hunting us.
They're clearly searching for something. Maybe our actions in the city drew their attention.
We need to be careful. If these mercenaries are hunting us, our shelter might not be as safe.
Agreed. We need to think about our next move. Maybe we should look for another shelter.
They set up an ambush for us.
Our FBI gear and medical supplies are still there. Maybe we should try to get through.
There are too many of them. We were moments away from death a few minutes ago. We need to leave. Where should we head?
The police station might be a good option. There should be weapons and armor there.
It looks like our path leads back through the settlement. Hopefully, this time we won't encounter any surprises.
Yes, the last encounter with those mercenaries was too close. We need to be more careful.
When we reach the station, we should check the armory first. We need to restock. Those thugs are clearly hunting us. I wonder what exactly they're looking for.
Maybe they see us as a threat or have information about our past. In any case, we need to stay one step ahead.
Here it is, the police station. It looks like no one has been here for a long time.
Yes, it looks abandoned, but there might be weapons and supplies inside. Shall we go in?
All right, let's go. Stay alert. Who knows what we might find inside?
Agreed. Stick close.
Damn, it's dark in here. Be ready for anything.
Do you hear that? Water dripping. And the smell... Something happened here. Watch out. They're here. To the right, Carter. Hang on.
Help, please. I'm hurt.
What happened here? We are from FBI.
We were attacked by the infected. I was covering my squad's retreat. They went to the Highland Farm. It's safe there.
You did all you could. Where can we find them?
Head north. They'll be there. Look for the uniforms. It will help to prevent them from shooting at you. Please, finish me off. I don't want to become one of them. Spare me this fate.
No, we can't just kill him. We have to try to help. We need to stay human.
No, we'll find a way to help you. You won't die here.
Right decision, Carter. We can't lose our humanity.
Where are you injured?
It's too late.
Damn, I'm so sorry.
Carter, it's not your fault. I'm sorry.
Time to gather whatever we can find. Extra weapons will come in handy. I found a bag of weapons. It's quite an arsenal. Let's leave.
I found a gas canister. Take it and refuel the car.
Okay, I'll refuel it now. We need to get out of here as soon as possible. Refueling. How much time do we have before new problems arise?
Not much. Let's hurry up.
Let's go. I hope it's a bit calmer from here on out.
Not sure, but we'll manage. The important thing is to stick together.
It's here. Do you see that police ranger? But there doesn't seem to be any police around.
They're probably hiding. Stay alert.
Don't move! Who are you and what are you doing here?
Easy. We're not enemies. We found your injured officer. He told us about you and sent us here.
Where is he? Why isn't he with you?
He was seriously injured. Unfortunately, he didn't survive.
Damn! Brian was a good man. We've been stuck here for days. Ammo is running out, and so are supplies.
We could work together. It would be easier to survive together.
Rick, I think they're right. Together we have a better chance.
All right, we're with you. I'm Rick, and this is Maggie.
Carter, and this is Mia. Nice to meet you, even under these circumstances.
You should move the car into the barn. We don't need unwanted attention. Maggie, stay with Mia. We need to talk with Carter. Carter, tell me how you managed to get out of the city. From what I've heard, it's a real hellhole.
It wasn't easy. We were driving through the city when the infected started appearing. At first, there were just a few, but soon it spiraled out of control. But we managed to break through to the outskirts. We climbed a hill and watched as the military dropped napalm on the city.
Seems like you really had some luck. Our situation was no better. They burned it to the ground. We tried to hold the line, but the odds were against us.
Why did they do that? They should have been helping.
They claimed it was necessary to prevent the spread of the infection. When they started torching the area, we had no choice but to fight them.
Damn, that's madness. So, you fought not only the infected, but also the military.
Yes, it was something. We lost many people, but I managed to get Maggie and Brian out. We managed to hide. Since then, we've been hiding and trying to survive. Hopefully, together we'll have a better chance.
I forgot to mention, we are from the FBI. We're being hunted by mercenaries. The case we were investigating before all this.
So, you saw things you weren't supposed to. Don't worry, we won't leave you in trouble. You can stay in the left barn.
I need rest more than ever. Thank you. Mia brought the clothes. It's time to change. Is that Brian?
Yes, it's him. I found him at the police station. Just as you said.
Damn. Why did you bring him here?
Carter, we're different from these infected monsters, not just because we're still alive. We're distinguished by memory and honor. We have to remember who these people were before the world went mad. The infected are just shells that once held people like you and me. They had pasts, families, friends, lives.
You're right. We mustn't forget that, even if it's painful.
I can't let Brian's body just rot in that damn station. He deserves a proper farewell, just like everyone else who didn't survive this madness.
What are you going to do now?
Our goal now is to fortify this camp. Find more survivors who also remember who they were and who they want to remain. Together, we can build something greater. Not just survive, but live despite everything. If we unite, we can't be broken. We have a chance to create something here that can withstand this chaos.
Sounds ambitious, but I'm with you, Rick. If there's a chance to strengthen this camp and gather survivors, I'll support you.
I'm glad to hear that, Carter. We'll start small, but aim for more. Together, we can make this camp a home for those who haven't lost themselves yet. Will you help me with the digging?
Let's get this over with.
Rest in peace, Brian.
I hope he's in a better place than where we are.
God takes only the best. We're still far from that.
May he rest in heaven. I'm so sorry.
Carter, I need you to check out a nearby settlement. Heard some cops might still be alive there. We don't leave our own behind. Not now.
You really think they made it? After all that?
No promises, but we gotta try. I left a state map in your car, marked the spot. You can jot stuff down on it. Might come in handy later.
We heading out now?
Yeah, no time to waste. Good luck.
You think Rick's right? Those cops still alive?
No clue. But if there's even a chance, we check it.
So, what do you think about the map? Pretty useful, huh?
Yeah, I can mark stuff. Could save our asses later.
I don't like what's happening back at camp. After Brian, people changed.
Yeah, but we keep moving. Every day's a fight now.
Yeah. Just watch yourself, okay?
Always. You too. Here we are. Damn, place looks dead.
Yeah, still, stay sharp. Someone could be hiding.
Auto shop first? It's right here.
Yeah, let's check it.
Up. Hands behind your head.
Hey, easy. I'm just a mechanic trying to fix this damn rig.
Who are you? Why are you alone?
Name's Jonh, worked here before everything went to hell. Got stuck when this whole mess started. I ain't no raider, I swear.
Relax. We're not raiders. Just looking for survivors.
If you're a mechanic, we could use you.
Yeah, I'm in. No point staying here anyway. Heard gunshots not long ago near the gun store. Might be survivors.
Good lead. Let's check it. Smells like gunpowder. He wasn't lying.
One more step and I drop you.
Easy. We're not enemies. Just looking for survivors.
Yeah, right. Could be raiders for all I know.
Listen, we've got a camp. We're pulling survivors together. We can help you.
And I'm just supposed to trust you? Not happening.
If we wanted you dead, you'd be dead. Let's talk.
Got all right. Slow. No sudden moves.
We need fighters. You look like one.
If you're telling the truth, I'm in. Name's Pitt.
Carter. That's Mia and Jonh. Let's move.
Thanks. Thought I was done back there.
If that place is really safe, we might make it.
We stick together, we got a shot. Let's get back to the farm.
So this is it. Your safe place.
For now. Yeah.
Better than the streets. I'll give you that.
Just don't start calling it home too fast.
You made it back, and you brought company.
Found them alive. Figured they'd be more useful here than out there.
Name's Jonh. Mechanic.
Pitt. Ex-military.
Ex-military. That explains the stance.
Yeah, well, old habits don't die easy.
We'll set you both up in the east shed. It's not much, but it's dry.
Better than what I had yesterday.
Same here.
We're not running a hotel here. Everyone works.
Wouldn't expect anything less.
Feels like the group's getting bigger.
Yeah. More mouths, more problems.
More hands, too. That matters.
Just don't get too comfortable. Out there, comfort gets you killed.
He's not wrong.
All right. Everyone rest up. Tomorrow we plan next steps.
Finally, a quiet evening.
Don't jinx it.
Found yourself a new hobby?
More like trying to figure out if this thing can live again.
And any luck?
Engine seems fine, but without a battery and some tools, it ain't going anywhere.
Got any idea where to find that stuff?
There's an old service station nearby used to buy parts there before all this crap happened.
After everything that's happened, I doubt there's much left.
Maybe, but it's worth checking.
A working vehicle would help the camp.
Exactly. Can't survive on foot forever.
All right. Get your gear. Let's move.
Already ready.
You've been a mechanic long?
About 10 years, I guess. Fixed everything from old pickups to farm trucks.
Never thought it'd help you survive the apocalypse?
Now, back then, people just wanted their cars running long enough to get home.
You got family?
Wife and a son. When this whole thing started, I was at work. Haven't seen them since.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Here we are.
Place looks empty.
Don't like places like this.
Stay close.
Hey, check this out?
Military truck.
Yeah, if we're lucky, the battery still works. All right, now let's carefully pull the battery out. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Seriously?
I never flipped the switch.
The noise is gonna bring every infected in the area.
I'm trying to shut it off. Cover me.
Hurry up, Jonh.
I'm trying.
Damn, there's too many of them. They're coming inside the garage.
Got it. Alarm's off. Finish off the rest. Man, I hate alarms.
Especially military ones.
But hey, the battery still works.
Then let's get the hell out of here.
Thanks for not leaving me back there.
Camp needs you.
Been a long time since anyone said that.
We've all got the same problem now.
So?
Truck's gonna run again?
Now, that's the first good news I've heard in a while.
Give me a couple hours and she be back on the road.
Feels like this camp is finally starting to come alive.
One step at a time.
You know, sometimes it feels like we're trying to rebuild the old world out of scrap metal.
Right now, any world is better than what's out there.
Then let's build a new one.
Couldn't sleep either?
Used to think silence was calming. Now it just feels wrong.
Something on your mind?
The FBI office in Los Santos. There are archives there. Case files, operation reports, maybe even survivor logs.
You think anyone's still alive there?
No, but information survives longer than people.
And what exactly are we looking for?
Anything connected to the cleaners. Or Evolite, laboratory.
You really think somebody knew this would happen?
I think somebody helped it happen.
All right, let's go. Hard to believe we used to do paperwork instead of shooting infected.
You were terrible at paperwork.
Hey, I filled out reports.
Yeah, 3 days late.
Still better than Jerry.
Okay, that's true.
Never thought we'd come back here like this.
Back then, we thought the city was immortal.
Now look at it.
Dead cities, dead people, same corruption.
Some things never change.
Unfortunately, there it is.
FBI headquarters.
Used to look a lot more impressive.
Yeah, before the end of the world. Feels strange seeing downtown this empty.
Used to be impossible to drive through here.
Now it's just wind and corpses.
Look at the windows. Looks like a massacre happened inside.
And judging by the damage, somebody really didn't want to leave.
Or couldn't.
You nervous?
After everything we've been through, I'm way past that point.
Then let's get this over with.
Jesus.
Looks like a war zone.
It was, and they lost.
Burned out transports. Dead agents. Something bad happened here.
Worse than you think. Backup generators still running.
Barely.
Elevator still works.
That's surprising.
Emergency power. Means somebody wanted this place alive. Take them down.
Movement.
They're still trapped in here.
More infected. This place feels frozen in time.
The outbreak spread too fast.
Looks like they didn't even finish evacuating.
Most of them probably never made it outside. We're going straight to the top floor. We'll search the director's office.
Be careful. I'll be right there. Jesus Christ.
That helicopter tore through 2 floors.
Looks like it crashed here days ago.
And nobody ever cleaned it up.
After the outbreak, I'm surprised this place is still standing.
Still, this wasn't some civilian bird,
Military transport.
meaning something serious went down here.
Director's office should be nearby.
Let's hope the FBI left us something useful. Looks untouched?
Nobody had time to evacuate.
Check the cabinets. I'll search the desk. Carter, you need to see this.
Cleaner operation reports.
And I've got Evolite case files here.
The FBI had been tracking the cleaners long before the outbreak.
These files mention illegal research and human testing.
Weapons transport, black sites, missing agents.
Evolite wasn't just a pharmaceutical company.
Looks like the cleaners were protecting them.
Wait,
What did you find?
underground laboratory complexes beneath San Fierro.
Then that's probably where this nightmare began. Take the files. We need to move.
Yeah, something about this place feels wrong. Carter,
It looks like we've got company.
cleaners.
And a lot of them.
Looks like they traced us here.
They're surrounding the building. See those cables on the crashed helicopter?
You want to slide down those?
Better than staying trapped up here.
You really know how to pick vacation spots. They're opening fire.
I'll shoot down a bird.
Try to shoot the shooter or the pilot.
It's hit.
Holy shit, it's going down.
Hope you bastards can fly without him.
That was way too close.
Come on, before more of them show up.
Our car's still here.
Area clear.
Then let's get the hell out of here. You really think those files are enough?
Enough to prove Evo Light and the cleaners were connected.
And if there are more labs?
Then this outbreak is bigger than we thought.
Great, exactly what I wanted to hear.
You look like shit. Something wrong?
Just thinking.
About what?
Before I met you people, I was running from raiders through the Panopticon. Had a Patriot with me. Military armor, explosives, rifles.
Sounds valuable.
More than valuable. Camp could really use that gear.
So, what happened?
Raiders cornered me near an old sawmill. Had to ditch the vehicle or die with it.
And now you want it back.
Yeah.
Think the Patriot's still there?
Only one way to find out.
All right, gear up. You ever run into the cleaners before all this?
Not directly, but I trained on some of their facilities.
Training facilities?
Off-the-record military sites. Private instructors, urban combat, containment operations, live fire drills.
So they're ex-military.
Some are, others are worse. Cleaners don't fight like raiders. They're disciplined. Every movement, every shot, calculated.
Sounds like you've seen them up close.
Close enough to know you don't want them hunting you.
Great. That's comforting.
Just don't underestimate them. There it is.
This place gives me bad vibes.
Good. Means your instincts still work. Patriots still here.
I think we're not alone here. I see him.
Shit. Raiders.
Seems they knew you'd be back.
Then let's ruin their day. More incoming.
It wasn't easy. They almost killed us.
It was fun. I haven't had so much fun in a long time. Get down.
Shit! Sniper!
That's an AWM.
You can tell that by sound?
Heavy caliber, loud crack, military rifle.
Where is he?
I don't know. I can't get out. Listen carefully. A WM mag holds 5 rounds. After the 5th shot, he reloads. That's your chance.
And what exactly am I supposed to shoot him with?
Take this. Old hunting rifle. It'll do.
Fantastic.
He is reloading. Now, take him out.
Target down.
Nice shot. Let me drive the Patriot to the camp, and you take your car and follow.
Okay, just don't get in trouble. Damn cleaners. They're still chasing me.
Holy shit. Is that military armor?
Told you it was worth the trip.
This camp just got a whole lot stronger.
Thanks for the help, Carter.
Don't mention it.
For the first time in a while. Feels like we actually got a chance.
Then let's not waste it. Finished going through the Evo Light and Cleaner reports yet?
The more I read, the more questions I have.
Anything useful?
Yeah, and I don't like it.
How bad is it?
Bad enough that I'm starting to think we've only seen the tip of the iceberg.
The cleaners?
Them too. Someone had been covering for Evolite for years.
After the FBI office, they clearly know we found those files.
They knew about us long before that.
They ambushed me on the way back from the sawmill.
Exactly. My house, Palomino Creek, our safe house, the sawmill, the FBI office, and the hospital. They were hunting Jerry. He's dead. Now they're hunting us. That's not a coincidence. They're tracking us. We slipped up somewhere. We need to figure out where.
You think they're watching us?
They're looking for us. Their goal is either to capture us or eliminate us. Since they paid a visit to my house, they've got full clearance to go after us. That leads me to one very unpleasant conclusion. Someone in the Bureau was working with them.
Any idea who it could have been?
Not yet. I'm trying to remember if anyone acted strangely or was hiding something.
All right. We'll have time to deal with them later. Don't let it get to you. The camp is thriving. That's a fact. We're safe here. Jonh fixed up the old pickup and spends his days repairing equipment. Pete handed out weapons and radios to everyone in the camp. We've all got constant communication now. Maggie keeps watch over the approaches to the camp. Rick goes on supply runs and keeps us stocked.
I'm really glad the camp is finally functioning. You've done a great job, Carter.
All stations, this is Maggie. Movement spotted to the south. I repeat, several vehicles are moving toward the farm.
Confirmed. I've got visual on the convoy. They're not survivors.
Looks like we've got company.
To arms.
I see 3 vehicles.
They're here. Open fire.
More incoming. On bikes. You hear that too?
A helicopter.
Carter, we've dealt with this before. You know what to do.
Shoot the pilot or the gunner. If we don't bring it down, we're finished.
Mia.
Carter Brenson. Mia, Detroit. Finally, we meet.
Who the hell are you?
The man assigned to find you.
Then why are we still alive?
Because today, you're lucky. My orders are to take you alive.
Whose orders?
I think you'll find that out soon enough. Unfortunately for your friends, I wasn't ordered to bring them in. But today, I'll give you a choice. A rare privilege. Look at them. The soldier and the sheriff. One knows how to fight. The other tries to save everyone. One of them will live. The other dies right now.
Fuck you.
Carter, don't listen to him.
We've got plenty of time. They're looking at you. Decide who lives.
Rick.
Hell of a choice.
Interesting choice. Do you see? Not so hard deciding someone else's fate. Now these two, the sheriff and the mechanic. Funny. Completely different people. But they'll die the same way.
Carter.
Don't blame yourself.
They're looking at you again. Waiting again. Choose.
Maggie.
How did it come to this?
And there it is. Do you understand now? Sometimes it's not a bullet that kills. Sometimes it's a choice.
You sick bastard.
Get the survivors up and load them into separate vehicles. We're done here.